What do you think are the strangest things that have ever been found inside of people? Could it be a coin, or perhaps something else? Whatever they may be, these are indeed the strangest ones. Hey everyone, Upper Channel welcomes you to another video. In today's video, we're going to share the top 10 strangest things that have ever been found inside of a human body. Yeah, you heard that right. People usually visit the doctor when they're sick. But in rare cases, the reason might be the strange objects trapped inside their bodies. What are those weird things? Curious to know? Keep watching the video to not miss out on these strange items. Before we begin, hit that subscribe button to get subscribed, then hit that bell icon for regular notifications whenever we upload a new video. Make sure you stick around until number 1 to see the strangest thing that has ever been trapped inside a human body. From bullets to razor blades, here we go with the 10 strangest things. Number 10. A 30-year-old fetus still inside the womb. A 65-year-old woman, Luciana Issa, visited the doctor when she suffered severe pain in her abdominal area. The real reason behind the pain was the ectopic pregnancy outside the uterus that she had over 30 years ago. That's terrible! More importantly, the fetus never came out, remaining inside the woman the whole time. Doctors removed the fetus weighing about 2 kilograms from Issa's womb. She carried that for almost 3 decades. And as strange as this fact appears, it is known as lithopedion in medical terms. Such an awful case. Number 9. 2 spiders inside of an ear. The noise of cereal being bathed in milk is the exact noise that young Jesse Courtney was hearing. This was not the beat of a drum. Instead, it was spiders inside of his ear. When he started suffering from chronic pain, his mother took him to the doctor, and the doctor discovered a shocking fact. The cause of his problem was 2 spiders inside of his ear. Once the spiders were extracted, he asked the nurse for a plastic bottle of alcohol to place the 2 spiders. One of the spiders was already dead, and the other took no time to suffer the same. Insane, isn't it? Number 8. A 4-kilogram hairball formed in the stomach. The 18-year-old Ayperi Alexieva lived several years with about a kilo's worth of hairballs inside of her stomach. It weighed about 4 kilograms, and the reason why this capillary hairball cluster was formed was because of the girl's bad habit. Some people love to bite their nails, and others like to chew on their hair, as Alexieva did. The hairball blocked her digestive system and caused her to become malnourished and dehydrated. The symptom for which she decided to visit the doctor was due to her chronic abdominal pain. This was because of the object she still had in her stomach. The doctors assured her that she probably would have died in a short period of time if she had chosen to go to the doctor later. They even operated on her and saved her life. It's beyond me how someone could eat hair though. Number 7. A fir branch embedded in the lungs. Artyom Sidorkin was forced to visit the hospital when he suffered chronic chest pain. He was coughing up blood, and when the doctors did an x-ray, they declared that the anomaly present was a tumor. In reality, it was something else. The 28-year-old had a 2-inch spruce branch embedded in one of his lungs. The first ever tree to be grown in a human body. The theory that the doctors accepted was that the boy had inhaled some seeds, which led to sprouting a plant inside of his body. Hopefully it's not the same effect when you eat seeds. Number 6. An 8-centimeter pencil in a girl's head. Another similar case appeared in The Simpsons mythical series when Homer ends up with the pencil inside of his head. Well, this time it happened in a real-life situation. Margaret Wegner spent 5 decades living with a pencil inside of her head. When she was 4 years old, she fell on a pencil she was holding in her hand, and it ended up disappearing inside of her head. The object did not affect any relevant part of her brain, although it has caused nosebleeds and headaches for years. When she turned 59 years old, medical science had finally advanced enough to be able to extract the pencil from her head, and when it was removed, it was surprisingly about 6 centimeters in length. However, there was a small fragment of it that was impossible to remove because it was unfortunately attached to her head permanently. Is everyone already surprised with these things? Don't stop here, some more are coming up soon in this video. Till then, ensure that you are subscribed to Upper Channel. Otherwise, you will be missing out on future videos. Moving back to our strangest items, number 5, an electrode in the belly. Raquel de la Cruz was not feeling well after she gave birth to her first child. Turns out the gynecologist who participated in the delivery left an electrode in her belly. Like, how could a doctor do something like this? It was not until she had an x-ray for gastroenteritis that her symptoms and signs were discovered. The woman eventually filed a complaint with the hospital for that mistake that could have caused her severe problems. Thankfully, she is okay. Number 4. Various jewels inside of a woman's gut. An older woman came into the ER with severe stomach pains. This apparently was due to a sizable uncontrolled jewelry intake. Intake of jewelry does sound weird, doesn't it? Yeah, of course it does. This particular woman swallowed all of her jewelry to prevent her husband from giving them to his lover. Such a brave act. To the doctors, nothing appeared out of the ordinary until the physical examination they did as soon as she arrived at the hospital. After performing an abdominal x-ray, the great mystery was revealed. Turns out that the woman was hiding a significant amount of jewelry inside of her gut. Number 3, multiple razors inside of a man's appendix. Another mysterious case arrived on our list of the strangest things ever found in a human body. Here, 3 doctors encountered this case where the correctional officer brought an inmate who experienced chronic abdominal pain to the hospital. When the doctor's team performed the inmate's x-ray, they discovered 3 razor blades were trapped in his appendix. It is still unknown how they got inside of his body. And isn't it also surprising that of all places the razor blades were found in his appendix? Number 2, a screwdriver in the rectum. Wow. Another mysterious yet terrible case. A 58-year-old man came into the hospital's emergency room experienced severe gluteal inflammation. This was due to the screwdriver that was in his rectum. Wait, what? In his rectum? Yeah, this is a frequent problem that occurs due to a lack of advice that people receive regarding such topics that are considered taboo. The man finally managed to save himself, but this mistake could have led to greater tragedy. Number 1, a worm in the ear. When I was a kid, I was left to understand that nothing should go inside of our ears, and if anything does, it will come out due to the wax it produces. But this is yet a second case that appears in our ears. This isn't something that entered through the ear, but something that appeared in the ear because of something someone ate. Rosemary Alvarez was 37 when they discovered a worm, or Taenium solium, in their head from having ingested a portion of contaminated food. The symptoms they experienced ranged from numbness in one of their arms to difficulty swallowing. Luckily, once the bug was removed, they returned to their everyday life. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. What do you think is the most terrible or strangest thing from this list? Let us know in the comments below. If you're not subscribed to our channel, smash the subscribe button now and get subscribed. Remember, if you're not subscribed, you are in fact missing out. Until then, stay tuned for more factful videos like this one.